Tío Tomás looks like a black cloud about to rain. That's what Carlos thought when he saw his uncle waiting for him after school. He looked grim ever since the family had moved to LA. Remember, grim is one of our words for sad. La única cosa buena de Los Angeles es su nombre, he always said. That means the only good thing about LA is its name. Like being named for angels was LA's one good claim. He was a total cloud of gloom. Secure, that's a check. Uncle Rain Cloud, muttered Carlos, the perfect name for him. Remember, gloom is another name for sad. All right, so they say that Tío Tomás looks like a black cloud of rain. And remember, we said before, we knew, Demir, that a black cloud of rain is something that makes you feel kind of sad. So I'm going to use my background knowledge of, all right, so I see that they are describing him as a cloud, and he kind of looks like a rain cloud. You guys can see? What do you think, Louis? It kind of looks like a rain cloud, right? Demir, come sit right here, please.
Oh.
Okay, closer and closer. So we can see that he looks like a black rain cloud, and that helps us to make an inference about what his personality trait is. Can someone tell me what a physical trait maybe would be? I see he's got a dark shirt on, he has black hair. To me, the injection's supposed to come over here, that's a check. Yeah, he's got blue pants, so he looks like kind of dark and gloomy too, and I know that his personality trait is that way because I made an inference when they said that he looked like a black rain cloud. So I made an inference using my background knowledge about rain clouds and what the author told me and showed me with an illustration. Uncle Tomás looked darkest on shopping day, like today. Carlos's parents always left for work before sunrise, what Mama called the first grades of light. Uncle Tomás and Carlos went shopping instead. Hola, tío, Carlos called. Uncle Tomás greeted him with a grunt. You know, grunt? It's like a kind of a mean sound. Vámonos. His voice sounded stormy, not real anxious to go. So I'm going to keep making inferences here because I can tell he's not very excited to go shopping. He's grunting. He's making those noises. What do you think? Well, so he only said vámonos, which means let's go. But he didn't say it like vámonos. He said like vámonos, kind of grunted it, like a sad, like a mean sound. So I'm going to continue, exactly. I'm going to continue making inferences based on how he's talking, his actions, his personality traits. But he's kind of a gloomy guy. All right, so let's flip to the end, because I told you he goes through a change. So let's see if we can find where he changes. Here's one page that says, shopping days were good after that. And I can see he's smiling. Looks like he's enjoying shopping again. All that storm talk reminded Carlos of something. Know what I called you when you were grouchy? What does this grouchy mean? Uncle Tomás asked, all innocent as milk. Enojón, Carlos said, which means angry. You look like a cloud about to burst, so I called you Uncle Rain Cloud. You had someone else mixed up in your mind, his uncle chuckled, which means kind of laughed. Siempre, which means always. I have been, senor, sweet and kind. Was he like that in the beginning of the story? Was he sweet and kind? No. So I can already kind of start to tell. He's looking a little sad. And now he's looking happier. Then he added, well, what is your name for me now? I'm still deciding, Tomás answered. They hugged each other and they could feel each other laughing.